Over the last 32 years, the Wiggles have released more than 60 albums and won dozens of awards, making them one of the most successful kids' music groups ever.
The wheels on the bus go round and round.
Last year, the band had their biggest shake-up to date, doubling from 4 Wiggles to 8. Anthony Field is the last remaining OG Wiggle, and now he's joined by his daughter Lucia, also sporting a blue skivvy.
When I got the call last year asking if I wanted to join, of course I said yes, but I also didn't know what to expect.
Now you have the chance to see the new lineup live during their 2023 New Zealand tour, coming to a town near you.
So cool. So cool to have you guys here. Obvious question, Anthony. Why have you gone from the classic 4 to 8?
Yeah, why we went from that, I think we wanted to, I wanted to reflect our audience more. Like we were 4 people with blue eyes and, you know, we had Emma and 3 men. Yeah. And so we weren't gender balanced. And honestly, I just really felt like we needed to do it. And we were on the road with Mr. Robert Rakate. Yeah. Yes. And he's a bit of a mentor. And I was saying, hey, mate, would you be the Kiwi week? Would you come and do it? And he was the first guy I asked, and he said no.
I did notice one of these clips. I think you've upgraded the big red car to the big red people mover.
But
that's great.
Yeah. Do you know something about Robert? We were driving, and this is a cultural thing with Australia and New Zealand. He said, mate, just pull over at the dairy, right? Now, in a dairy for Australians is a farm where you milk cows. Right. And I said, Robert, we haven't got time, mate. He said, so this is, you know, we had all great things. A tiki tour? What was a tiki tour? Do you know what that is, Luch?
No. It's just driving around. Yeah. You'll get the hang of it.
Lucia, did your dad give you some tips on being a good Wiggle?
Yeah, I guess. I mean, it was really hard because it came in halfway through the year when the other Wiggles were already, you know, wiggly.
And you got 2 siblings as well. I imagine it's a bit like Succession. So who's going to take Dad's place?
No, but I mean, we all have our different talents. We're a very creative family as well. So, you know, it all kind of worked out. And, yeah, Dad did give me very good tips, just interacting with your audience and relating to the audience and making those kids happy or whoever's watching happy. And that's kind of the basis of it, and I think it always has been. Yeah.
And have you been able to give your dad any advice, like maybe how to get his wiggling onto TikTok, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, he's got his TikTok. I wouldn't say I'm the one who's giving him the ideas for it.
As a dad with a daughter, how proud are you that this icon you've created, your daughter has performed?
Oh, it's been great, mate. By the way, I didn't think of this. This was our sound man at the Wiggles. We were looking for the 8th, and Al, our sound man, went, you know, Lucia's got a good voice. I said, I didn't know.
Don't say that in front of her, mate.
Anyway, she's been great, mate. It's been really great to get to know her.
Yeah. Now, there's been quite a lot of talk around the office today. It has come to my attention that there's a really hot Wiggle. Yes. John, was that like I mean, come on. Was this like a deliberate way to get more mums and adult women going to the show?
Wiggle.
John
lives around the
corner from us. And he was in a group called Justice Crew. I don't know if you remember.
I was a massive fan.
The big hit. Yeah. His twin brother. So he was living around the corner. He's living around the corner. We'd meet at the pizza shop. We'd always talk. And John's his mother from the Philippines, and he's a really lovely guy. And even despite his good looks and muscles, there is no ego.
Yeah.
But I will tell you, the first time he came into the Wheels, Lucia couldn't speak. She was so...
You're an embarrassing dad.
I loved Justice Crew. Like, I grew up with them in my primary school. It was my favourite band ever. And I didn't know what to say. Like, I was...
Starstruck.
I stood there, I was like... Oh.
Well, we have a whole audience full of people who grew up and love you guys. Thank you for coming to New Zealand. Thank you for spending some time with us today. The Wiggles Tour starts in Auckland on Friday. That must be tomorrow. Then it's Hamilton, Napier, Palmy, Wellington, Christchurch and Dunedin. Give it up for Anthony and Lucia!